Hi guys, how are you all doing? I hope you've been good. We are looking all dry and scruffy today because this video is going to be a skincare video. I promised you guys a skincare video, so this is me fulfilling that promise. And in this video I'm going to be showing you my very simple, very affordable skincare routine. This is the way that I maintain my dry skin and keep my skin moisturized every single day. So let's go. I'm going to be starting with my face. I'll show you guys all of the products that I use for my morning and nighttime routine, and then we'll move back to my body. So I usually start with washing my face. To wash my face, which I have done already, I use the Dang Ageless Everyday Foaming Cleanser. So I just use this to wash my face every morning and night. It's a simple face wash, I believe. It contains a bunch of things that I cannot really pronounce, but this is what I currently use and I love it. I've been using it for a while, maybe about 5-6 months now, and I don't plan to change it anytime soon. After washing my face, I usually go in with something I consider a toner, but because my face is really dry, I've washed it for a while and I was preparing to film this video, so it has dried out a bit. So I'm just going to go in with this beauty water and just spray that all over my face. I really don't use this unless my face is really dry, which it usually is not after I get out of the shower. After that, I go in with this daily dehydrating essence. It contains snail mucin, I think that's why I like it, and the moisture in this thing is incomparable. I just take a few pumps, about 2 or 3 pumps, rub that on my palm, and then I apply that all over my face. Can you guys see the moisture? Like so good. I really like it. This is my second bottle from the brand. It's from Heidi Rose, I believe, so you can get it from them if you want to. So I just tap that into my skin and wait for a few seconds for it to dry a bit, and then I go in with my serums. I have 3 different serums that I currently use. I have this vitamin C serum from Dang, and then the Renew and Revive serums from Ascent Beauty. I use this interchangeably. I do not use them together at the same time. The Renew serum contains niacinamide and B5. I don't know what that is. I honestly do not know what it is. And then the Revive one contains trinazimic acid, and then niacinamide and alpha arbutin. And then there's a vitamin C serum, which is like a very common serum. Contains vitamin C oil, Q and Q10. Again, I don't understand any of these ingredients. I'm not a skincare expert, so I will not be giving any advice based on the ingredients in the serum. But the advice that I have for you is that you should pick your serum based on your skin needs. So serums in your routine are supposed to act like treatments. So if you have hyperpigmentation, look for serums that address that. If you have dry skin or like acne prone skin, what else can you have, sunburn, or I don't know, whatever your skin issues are, just look for serums that address that. The serum in your routine should be treating any skin issues that you have, as opposed to them just being, you know, just like an additional fancy thing to use in your routine. For me, I don't have very problematic skin, but I have like a bit of hyperpigmentation issue, which I'm trying to correct with my vitamin C serum and sunscreen. And for my Renew and Revive serum, they help with like texture, the appearance of my skin, and like fading spots and stuff. So these are the 3 routines that I use. Like I said, I don't use them together. I use them interchangeably depending on how I feel, or the one that I reached for first. So I just apply them morning, night, one at a time. So in this video, I'm just going to be using my vitamin C one, just a few pumps on my palm, and then just tap. After my treatment, it's time to moisturize, and I currently use the simple hydrating light moisturizer, 12 hours moisturization. This is what it looks like. I am just going to be taking a few squeeze and I'll apply that as well. Sunscreen is a must if you are really trying not to damage your skin. Now they say that the right quantity to use is like 2 finger, or is it 3, but honestly I don't use that much because I don't like the way that a lot of the sunscreen that I've used burn, especially like if you are going outside, they burn, like if they mistakenly enter your eyes, end of discussion. So I really don't like to use as much as 3 fingers, but I use a decent amount that I believe covers me properly. And I don't necessarily go out a lot, indoors a lot of the time, so I believe that the quantity that I use works for me. It's also important to get like a sunscreen that does not leave white cast and that is easy to blend out. If not, you struggle. I'm currently using this one from Gavia. It's very affordable, it's easy to find, it doesn't leave white cast, it blends out nicely. See how easy it was for me to just, you know, blend that into my skin. I really like this sunscreen. After I've applied sunscreen, I usually go in with a gloss for my lips. This is exactly what my daytime routine looks like. Very simple, minimal steps, very affordable. Chef kiss. For nighttime, my routine stays almost the same. There are just like a few things that I switch up. First is the serum. So whatever serum I use in the morning, I don't use it at night, so I switch it up a bit, but within the 3 that I showed you guys in this video. Then I also do not use sunscreen in the nighttime. Obviously sunscreen is for the daytime, no nighttime. And then the third thing that I do differently is my lips. So instead of lip gloss, I use Vaseline to moisturize my lips instead. I think those are the 3 things, yeah, that basically change at night. Every other thing stays the same, simple and short. Moving on to my body, I wash my body with the Dang shower gel, either the moisturizing or exfoliating one. I've showed you guys here in that empties video, but I don't have it in front of me here, but I'll leave a picture on the screen so you see what it looks like. I shower with that, and once I get out of the shower, I moisturize my body. Now I have said several times that my body is really dry, so I have like a 3 or 4 step product thing that I do to ensure that like my body gets the moisture that it needs. So after I get out of the shower, I go in first with a moisturizer. Right now I'm using this one. It's the Nivea Natural Fairness one. I don't like this one as much as I like the other one for dry skin that is in a blue container. I prefer that one to this, but this is what I currently am using. Before this one, I used to use Vaseline. In fact, I just use any moisturizer that I have in hand or that I could find at the time, but I go in first with a moisturizer that is sort of like this. After this step, I then go in with a body butter. I'm currently using this one from Embellish by Sarah James. I really like this body butter. This is my 3rd top from them, and I have a 4th one just sitting waiting for this one to finish. I really like this because of the moisture that it gives my skin. So I go in with this body butter, and after the body butter, I go in with an oil to sort of seal everything in. The oil that I'm currently using is this one from Charisma Revivify. Yeah, this is my 3rd bottle. I think it's a bit on the pricey side, I'm not going to lie, but if you cannot afford it, you can use any other body oil. I have used baby oil in the past, I have used Neutrogena body oil, I've used Aveeno one, I think. Like, I just use any oil that I can afford at the time. This one cost about 11,000 naira, so obviously I don't necessarily buy it every single time. So if I run out of this and I don't have 11,000 naira to restock at the time, I just go for the next available oil, which is usually the baby oil or the Neutrogena one. So yeah, this is what I currently use, and I just use this to sort of seal in the moisture that I have applied. Another thing that I do on my body is apply bowel oil. I have stretch marks that I've gathered along the way over the years, and I currently use this. They say this thing works. I don't know. I can't even count how many tubs of bio oil I've used that. I used to be very concerned about like the stretch marks that I have, but then I realized that there's really nothing that I can do about it, and with pregnancy I got even more stretch marks. So right now I do not really mind them. In fact, I didn't even notice them as much. But one thing I know is, I don't know if this thing like disappears stretch marks, but it helps with the way like they look. So when your stretch mark looks moisturized, they look better, as opposed to when they are dry. When they are dry, they look very, you know, obvious and there. But if you moisturize them well, they just look better and, you know, more, I don't know the words to use, but I'm sure you guys get what I mean. So I just use this to moisturize my body. I also use Vaseline for that purpose as well. I think it is important to note at this point that you do not necessarily have to use the exact products that I'm using. I myself don't necessarily stick to any of these products. I switch it up once in a while. If I find something that I like, I buy it, I try it. If I like it, I switch it up with something on my routine. So you don't necessarily have to buy exactly what I bought. You can buy products that are similar. You can build your routine using like my steps, but like with different products. They don't have to be these exact ones. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll address it there. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, this will be the time for you to hit that subscribe button. Like, you are here already, you are not going anywhere, so why not just go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video.